Did you ever wonder how some states got their names? The Indians said this place was the gem of the mountains, and they called it Idaho.
Back in the 1800s, a man and a mule rode through this valley who were fairly sick of one another's company. When the man stopped to take a rest, the mule wandered off. Well, the fella got so mad he tossed a rock at his departing transportation. That rock was the first of nearly 1 billion ounces of silver taken from this valley. The man's name was Noah Kellogg, and the town that bears his name once put up a sign that said, "Discovered by a jackass, inhabited by its descendants."
Isolated in pockets of ice each winter, these folks who live along Santa Creek turn to one another. For 9 years, parents have taken their kids next door to this tiny 2-room school.
Can you come up and light the gas fire?
Dee Newberry lives here.
Well, hi, Micah.
Yeah.
And these are your subject pronouns.
She began teaching classes to her own kids.
Oh, no.
Soon, others asked for help.
Signed, yours very truly.
Ruth Ann Kendall wants to be a secretary. Ben Ryder wants to learn how to write his name.
We have supplies.
She turns no one away.
Okay. Weariness. I am not a painter. I'm not a writer. I play no musical instruments. I really have no talents other than teaching.
What's this start with?
Parents work 1 day a week helping out.
Oh.
How does it sound?
And it's inspiring, you know. Every week I go home and I say, I'm never going back again. Not every week, but some weeks. And then by the time Monday rolls around again, you're back at it again. And then you think about Dee down here every day, and you come and here's all these papers that are prepared. Everything is prepared for you. You can't hardly stay home and say, well, I think I'll stay home and watch the soap operas today.
Remarkably, Dee does all this and takes no salary. She has no teaching degree.
These kids are my family. Maybe my own kids are going to grow up and leave. But I've got Matt, and I've got Charity, and I've got little Isaiah. And I'm always going to have somebody around. And if I can just pass on a little bit of that, the love of learning, I've made my mark.
As you might expect, public school officials do not approve of the school on Santa Creek. But it is so remote, they have allowed it to stay open.
He's a nice goat.
I'm not afraid to admit to the kids that maybe I don't know all the answers, but I do know where to find them. And so we'll look them up together. Just one of those kids are going to say, well, you know, I had a teacher back in northern Idaho that, you know, I owe it all to. And, that's my reward. That's all I want.
Dee Newberry, a good neighbor. For today, Bob Dotson, NBC News, Santa Creek, Idaho.